Yo, everyone. How's it going? Yo, Sucky, what's up? Watch the Fatality VOD I was swagging. Tried my best. He's very good too, though. But it was, I thought it was a pretty fun set of matches, though. There's so much going on. What's up, Casual? Casual is here. Not missing a stream. The streak is broken. New Switch, or am I tripping? It's actually not a new Switch. For some reason, I think the reason you asked, which is something I was curious about, is normally it has like a little cloud update problem. It didn't happen. I don't know what happened there. Mutual cookage. I'm glad you see it that way. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Yeah, for some reason it didn't show up today. What am I looking to say? That cloud thing. Cloud update. So I don't know why I'm not... I look pale, don't I? I'm not actually pale. Normally I have a little like light here that helps brighten it up, because otherwise, like, watch this, I can make myself look like a ghost. Wait, hold on, why is this looking better right now? It's like a little bright. No. Being deleted. Oh. Is this supposed to be... Oh, I had it on maybe a slightly different color? No, I don't really know. Anyway, remember, you're at work, so you won't be able to watch fully. That's all good. And there was an SK player who had a Switch that would crash if he selected Captain Falcon. Dang. Well, I guess that's how it goes sometimes, right? My consoles have normally been pretty good. They haven't had too many issues. But I will admit that sometimes my setups are a little sketch. Did I know Casual has a nasty Rob? I have heard about the Casual Rob. I was actually seeing that you two were playing a bunch. But I haven't played against it. I've only played against his Steve, actually, of all things. Who are we starting with? I feel like I know Wayman's answer, but what else is everyone feeling? Olimar? Yep. Alright, I guess we can start with a little bit of Olimar. My gosh, I actually just, like, I don't understand. Why does it look so bad? Is it, like, too far away? What's happening? Why am I looking so sickly? Alright, well, this'll work. Way back, what's up? You're gonna have to play my Olimar, unfortunately, but hope you're doing well. Teach you new stuff with the character? I mean, I can try. I don't know if I will 100% be successful, but... Oh, okay, this gonna hurt. Okay, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh, wait, that was a bad idea. I could have just let it go. Oh, that was nice, yeah. Oh. Ah! Oh, that was such a bad idea. Oh no, he got me. Ooh. Huge. No! I wasn't hitting it anyways, but... Nice, that's good, yep. Oh! Take that. No. Oh. Huh. Huh. No, okay, yeah, that makes sense to do. It's too laggy. No. Oh, that was good. Good drift back. No, I thought no. I thought maybe the fallen purple would be enough to actually create havoc, but it did not work out. Oh gosh, oh gosh. No, way back. I was gonna down air you, but that's gonna be a tricky one. Well, it feels like I'm kind of mechanically moving a little bit more like an Olimar. Uh-oh. Hero. This could be bad. Bait the pluck to grab. It's okay. I'm used to playing this -2 matchup by playing Solimar. It's probably worse than -2. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start off with just some strong Solimar gameplay, and then we'll feel better. Okay, yep. Oh, wow. How fast is that? That should be okay. I drank so much coffee. I love coffee, bro. I'm a big coffee fan. Barely caught that. Ah! Holy cannoli. No! The shield took it, man. Yo! Yellow just saved my life. No! I was about an air dodge! Okay, I think we gotta slow down the game here. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. No! Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeet. Okay. That's one. A single. No! That's gonna hurt so much. Yeah. Oh gosh, I got hit still. Wait, I'm a fool. Why didn't I, like, read the menu? That's a bit of a dangerous area to go try and drop down to anyways. Mobby. Okay, I think the Olimar goes away now. Ew, what's happening to my poor... My poor chair. For some reason, this color isn't working today. I wonder if it has to do with this. Hold on. Do we just go for like one of these? Doesn't this one delete me a little bit? I'm so bright though. Let me try and reset my mic or my webcam. Are we better now? Why is it so different? Oh my gosh. I don't understand. My headset's dying. No, I think I'll head to pit. Yeah, looks good now. Spectating does add to lag, yeah. So if you are in the lobby, just watch through the main stream. Obviously, you can't right now here because I'm not tuning in, but when I am, at least Dark Pit. All right. I do actually enjoy Dark Pit. The problem is like we live in a character-first society. So I can't just swap based off of the stage, which is tragic. Connection isn't wired, sadly. It seemed pretty good when we played. Yeah, I tend to be less reliant on arrows when I'm doing it. Okay. Hold on. I can go like this, but then it brings back the... Watch this. Ah! Does this look better? I think overall this is better.
3, 2, 1.
Your Sephiroth's very powerful. I have seen actually the Kingsaki Sephiroth. You pick Dark Pit when you feel like a cheese lord. I mean, the side B's definitely there. It's quite strong. It's good for the arrows though. That's the reason I'm the biggest fan of that. I should get a full head tattoo. Full send. So like this, right? Is this what we're... Is this sort of what we're thinking here? What do you think? Sometimes you're in that sort of nice thing to open the stream on. Welcome, Oscar. You know your stream's setup is a little bit more makeshift when, for example, like my desk is like right here. Like that's the edge of my desk is like here. So like I can't even comfortably sit cross-legged, man. I'm like pressed up against my desk. Oh, good forward. Good SD. Unfortunately, I have a long way to go though on the YouTube game. I'm not coming to Supernova. Yeah, I would say probably not. It'd be coming up this summer here, isn't it? I can do a little estimate what it would cost, but I'm too late to be planning for it. But I'm curious. Wait. Hold up. I don't want to do this. This is dangerous. Why is it so jank now? Oh my gosh. Watch this. What's it cost? Yikes. It's about 1,000 Canadian. It's a little expensive. I look like your tattoo artist, just a friendlier version. I'm actually very unlikely to ever get a tattoo. I'm not a tattoo guy, to be fair. My head was empty in the first place. Be like a balloon, right? Kind of scary. Pocket change for me. Yep, that. It's definitely very easy to go out for those ones. But I actually can get down to like, so I'm going to Code Crimson in September though, which is in Alabama, and I know that's not Virginia. That's about as close as I'll be for the next little while. What's up, Pupperkins, and what's up, Slacks? This is nice, yeah. Wait, what am I doing? Got him. There you go. That's your, that's for you way back. Oh! That was good positioning. Got him. I don't even know if there's actually an optimal punish. I guess it probably would have been, it would have been, down air into, like, back air or something. I grabbed it! Oh. I always want it to work, but it doesn't work. That was nice. Good retreat. Ooh, nice. That was cool. No, that's not what I meant. Ah! Finally able to watch a stream again. Nice. Okay, I tried again. You wouldn't get hit again, would you, Sucky? That doesn't count, because you didn't die. Dude, I'm so bad. Oh my gosh. Nice DI. I know it's kind of hard when there's the 50-50. Oh my gosh, this is kind of dangerous. Oh, I barely caught that. Boom. Oh, that's cool. I like it. Oh! No! Boom. Ooh, that was good, yeah. Good block. Ah! You wouldn't just up smash, would you? I didn't mean up smash, but that's what happened. I'm dead. Good one. Ice Climbers tech. Scream and they drop the combo. Yeah, Mike Hazing. Me and friendlies is a different beast. I feel the fear. Wait, hold on. Your ask? Sorry, I missed this earlier, Oscar. Sorry. You ask because you're hosting a pre-local like 20 minutes out from the venue and trying to get people out. I see. You wouldn't up smash, you're a coward. Dang. You in friendlies and you in tournaments the same. In tournament, I'm I don't know how to describe it. For lack of better words, stoic. I go for no emotion. I'm pretty relaxed. I mean, I guess I do feel like stress and pressure, but I'm usually not like all smiles. And then I throw my controller when I lose. You think you've told me this, but you go back and forth with the Luigi player. Luigi's pretty tricky. You can hear me screaming even on stream. The second you get grabbed. It is terrifying when you get grabbed. You know what's happening. I get it. You get angry and start slamming. Yelling and slamming things. Yeah. I mean, it definitely happens to the best of us. It's... Yeah, it's tricky to... I don't know, sometimes kind of control it for... within a tournament setting. That's the stupidest move I've ever seen after getting hit by mid-stage misfire. Yeah. You're not serious, you just be sitting there. Never mind. Yeah, I'd say like most of the time I'm just kind of like, yeah, what up? The thing is, I'm the kind of person where I sit down and I'm like, do you want to start somewhere? I've skipped, there's like the meta of like PS2, and then there's the meta of like small battlefield. If you're a PS2 hater or you're worried that the person doesn't like PS2. And then I'm at the stage where it's like, I don't care what stage, let's just go to a stage. Please, let's play. Listen, if PS2 was like default, every character was like 100% super good on it, I would probably suggest it all the time still. But I do feel like there's a little bit of bias on my end of like, the stage is kind of good for me too. And I don't want to give that impression to people either. Always small battlefield. I like small battlefield too. I will say, like, majority of my counter picks are so lame. It's just small battlefield, PS2, and town. That's like 90% of it. Way back, no! You're also normally extremely composed according... Or you're normally extremely composed according to people, but I think you had your first real pop-off. Pop-offs are cool. Ban FD and Kalos. I usually do FD Smashville, but I'm trying to do more Smashville. And I am open to FD depending on the matchup. Like, I actually do consider it as a counter pick. Is it because you're not? Is it because you're worried about what the other guy gets, or is it kind of more like your own discomfort with the stage, Oscar? You had your eyes open to Smashville recently. That stage is high-key mad good for a lot of matchups. Yeah, I actually played the matchup very recently against Rob, and I normally wouldn't play it, but everything felt like it was killing, or like about to kill, and I was like, wait. This is kind of crazy. So I'm thinking that because I'm a little bit more adept at like neutral, like I've had lots of practice working on neutral, but just like the The fact that I can probably do it with a little bit less space than I think I need means that I can kind of take advantage of that, whereas other characters might take better advantage of more space, despite me loving more space. You think it's okay for Pit? I know a lot of characters you run into usually like it way more than you. You made a huge upset on Rob going mostly Smashville. Interesting. Well, Rister Mice did ask me what Pit's best stage was. I said PS2 actually, but that's my IMO. I don't think Pit necessarily has a bad stage, and I think Small Battlefield is also a pretty close second. It's kind of either or. Usually game plans end up going towards push people off stage. Smashville lets us get off people. Lets us get people off stage in less interactions. Yeah, I agree with you there. It's definitely Pit's a stage positioning character, right? So stuff like our back airs and whatnot get way more potent if we can put them at the ledge. And we have good movement, so I mean we can use the ground, but a lot of characters can take better advantage of it. Okay, that's probably too high. Dude, oh my gosh. Every so often here I'm trying to like spot dodge and then re-shield, but it actually seems to not work quickly enough to get me out of trouble against Sephiroth. Or at least the way that I'm timing it. There was something I was going to try out, actually, now that I think about it. But I haven't actually practiced the timing for it. Oh, if I hit, though. You know what I'm saying? What I was wanting to try... I feel like it could work is... you can cancel out of... you can cancel out of your shield drop animation, and obviously I'm sure lots of other people have thought about the idea of basically using some of the parry frames and then jumping out. And of course I've thought about it before as well too, but I wanted to give it a try with some of the out of shield that Pit has, because a lot of it would come out actually quite quickly. Small stages force a lot of ledge play. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't really like the plat height on Smashville. I think that's another reason why I'm not the biggest fan of it. But I also am not a big fan of Hollow for that reason. And I think it's not a bad stage for us at all. I think it's actually pretty good. But I just, I'm uncomfortable with it. That's good, yep. What am I doing? You think PS2 is just uncomfortable for you? That's fair. And Hollow. I think Hollow is just better than Smashville. I would agree with that, or at least like I think that sometimes the strong suit of Smashville can serve other people better. That's usually where like a lot of my bands like come into play. It's more so like I'm thinking about what the other guy wants. And so that's usually why I haven't gone with Smashville. But there are benefits for Pit too. So I gotta be a little more open to it. So the fan thing, I think, is based off of like, I don't know, is it what? I don't know if it's watch time, how many comments you make. I don't really know. Or it's like in that exact minute. I don't really know. Oh, you don't like Town and Smashville because of the music? That's fair. And then competitive advantages be damned. You don't want to listen to Meep Meat Moop. Listen, I've played the most intense sets under that music. That music is synonymous with Game 5 reset to me now. I think Kalos is too woke, unfortunately. I think everybody else gets more out of Kalos than we do. Also, if I didn't have the Meat Moop music, I wouldn't know the cycles for the platforms. So that's important to me. That should be it, I think. Yeah. Wall jump havers, yeah. Wall jump havers go pretty hard on that stage. Like Wii Fit. And she loves big stages too, so it just like works perfect. Which is why everyone should have it legal. No, Papa. I know what you were trying to do, though. I respect it. I really do. Ow, that hurt. Ooh. No. No, this is hurting. Oh, wait, I remember what kind of the idea. Yeah. I'm gonna be trying some really whack things, by the way, if you play me today. On defense. We'll see if it works. Down tilt, wait for air dodge, F smash. Like that. Yeah, you can use the music for the platforms. You can also use the timer too. You taught me that? No, you didn't. Come on. Oh my gosh. If anyone taught me, it was probably Old Bomb. You know what I'm saying? He has all the scrolls. He wrote them. Dude, Daddy's kind of strong. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy, but like... Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, how was that, fellas? What do you think? It was a press A moment on their part, but I got him a little bit. Six out of 10? Oh man. I guess it did look like a bot, to be fair, so I get it. I really do. I respect the rating. Honest, or sorry, brutal but fair. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad. Oh, that's tough. Not quite enough distance to get there. Nice, good grab. Yeah, slow landing fair is actually really good. I'm a big fan of it too. Why is Mario impossible to combo? He has his moments. I'd say at low percent you can get a lot off of him. Like this. At this point it's very good, but before then, or sorry, after then, it's kind of more so you want to just take advantage of the fact that he's a little stubby. Yeah, okay, my bad. No, I missed the falling portion. Ooh, breakdance on me. Nice. Yo, that was kind of game. How many people have actually had someone train them and coach them in Smash? Yeah, it really is dependent on goals and stuff for people, whether or not they want or need a coach. I think sometimes it can be helpful for people who are like... I'd say like the primary area where it helps out most is just for mentality stuff. I think if your mentality is like in a really poor rut, it's important to have someone who can kind of like show you the light, I guess, so to speak. Try and kind of like start showing like, all right, this mentality isn't actually going to work for you, and you want to think about it a little differently. In terms of like what to do different, there's definitely some aspects of like being there's definitely aspects of wanting to learn combos or like have them tell you what to do specifically, but I think that sometimes that can have like a negative effect if it's too direct, because then people are sort of like, well, this guy told me to like use lots of back air. It's like, well, that is good, but it is also important to understand like why it's good intuitively, and a lot of times you just figure that out by playing. You've heard Locust is a good coach? I have heard that too. And also Silver, you saw the down B edge guard on Fatality. It's fun to do. It's a little tricky to know what the exact moments are where you should use it, oh gosh. If you use it correctly, it's quite good actually. Give me 1 second. Ultra-san, yokoso. チーム戦士ないの？赤チームブラックピットで、青チームドンキーコングと、Second message, I'm not quite. 2つのメッセージ、少しわかりませんけど、少し待ってください。ごめん。Ramses is good at explaining things. Never had him coach, but you watch his videos. Ramses is a very good coach, but he is he's a very sought-after coach, so he's quite expensive. No, speak Spanish. Come on. I definitely no hablo español. I'll tell you that much. I will have to run some of the messages through translator regardless. I can understand some of it, but I need a little bit more. I think they're asking me about red versus blue team, but red team is Black Pit.
Looks like I'm the last man standing.
Silver Chan. Alright. Give me 1 second here. I'm not sure about this one Wii Fit pit player. That's fair. Okay, give me 1 second here. I want to read what they're saying. ウルトラさん、質問や頼み少しわかりません。今は1と1戦いです。いけ。チーム戦は。今日はチーム戦やってません。今日はただ1と1戦いです。よろしければ参加してもいいよ。でもごめんなさい。他の人1と1やりたいです。すいませんでした。Their request is basically, I think, asking for team battles. And I'm saying that we're doing only one-on-one battles right now. I still have to get so much better at Japanese. I had to really think for the responses. Good that I had some real world practice. Yeah, it's true. Nanji warimasu ka? 多分あと2時間多分。Taiwanese, so you can read some of the kanji, but regular Japanese is tough. I see. That's fair. はい。新何時ぐらいに終わりますか ?2 時間。そうです。Marvin, welcome. Ow! Ow, that hurts, yeah. There's the up smash that we've been waiting for. Marvin, how you doing today? How do I approach the matchup for this? Because you got a strong Seth. I would say that Seth does have a little bit of trouble once you actually get in on him. And so the thing is, like, it's kind of keeping in mind the fact that a lot of his moves have, like, a decent amount of startup. If you, like, walk in, or if you can find an opportunity to dash into that space and kind of run up shield, I find that it does cause a lot of worries, because grab and nair are really the only way that they have to get off of, or get you off of them. You can use some of the movement in the air, but you do have to like react to the options they're choosing, right? So if they decide to be aggressive, then you could get punished pretty hard. I think they're passing on or retracting their request, but I could be wrong. No. Good one. You keep messing up footstool down air. It's hard. I don't use footstools at all. I want to use them. Sorry, to answer the Seth question in more detail, let's talk about it. Generally, I like to get in close because, yeah, stuff like Nair and Grab are really the only kind of get-off-me tools. And Nair, for example, is like one of the only kind of combo tools, but he has to use it landing versus like Nairing out. So I find that it's a pretty good position to put yourself in, because then he's kind of trying to figure out how does he escape, or like what move does he use to try and get you off. And if you shield it, then a lot of times you can out of shield. As for air movement, you do have to be careful about being a little bit too much to the side because of fair and back air being very strong. But stuff like up air, I feel like it is somewhat easy to react to. Same to up smash. So that's why I can sometimes hang around up there too. How do you practice footstool out of shield? That's probably not something I can really weigh in too much on. I know that there's like a bot thing you can do where you can like make it like input a certain option or something so that like it's very tight. Like basically it like mashes like an attack on the way down, and then you just kind of practice footstool out of shield on that. You can also do it on a stationary opponent too, to just practice like the movement in that direction, but as for timing, I'm not particularly good at it. Also, you have no idea how to approach Wii Fit, but there's a surprising amount of them at your local. Yeah, they kind of come in droves. And how would I play against them? Well, the main thing I tell a lot of people who are less familiar with the matchup is I tell them to try not to take too much damage at the ledge. And that basically means like trying to figure out how you can sort of block the header from ledge, or like stay out of the lanes. She has a lot of get off me tools, but like her actual like approach tools are rather poor. So if you can find this sweet spot where she doesn't want to throw out projectiles and has to try and kind of approach, then as Pit you can use the disjoint to stuff them out. That's what I would suggest. Yeah, there's a zone where it's not very easy for them to just kind of keep using Sun and Ball, and they have to kind of start resorting to like dash attack or jump in with a Nair or something, or fair. Am I going to be at Smash Factor? I am not. I'm actually curious how much would a Smash Factor trip cost? When is Smash Factor? Oh, it's like coming up right this weekend. Where is this? Hold on. I need to know what part of Mexico this is in. Puebla. But I don't know where Puebla is. Oh, it's like pretty close to Mexico City. Okay. Huh? Wait, hold on. Oh, but this is 2026.
Three, two, one, go!
So drop of the hat flight would be about 1,000 Canadian. But let's see, are there any funky days where it'd be like nah. It can be half that price though, depending on the time frame. Who would be more powerful, MKLeo Pit or Spargo Wii Fit? I think MKLeo Pit would go kind of crazy. Pit's also just a better character, in my opinion. MK Pitto. It would be easier, Pupperkins, but at the end of the day, the best players like in the world do still they do still get better from the online. So it's very difficult to like, I guess, maintain the focus and not get tilted from it, but it's almost like it makes you stronger if you can actually get past it. That was a good dodge. Spargo on a weird pocket character and they give him a run for his money. Bro, I could have at least taken a game off of Plant. I played him at Gommel. And I got 3-0'd by his Plant, but I had game 1 and then I almost had game 2. MKLeo Pit would be amazing for all the tools that he could use in neutral and a little window. You can cheese Leo. Yeah. That's exactly it. Well, I mean, considering how well he did with Byleth. You know? You with childlike... Fill you with childlike wonder and whimsy to see you Leo edgeguarding with Pit. That'd be pretty fun, yeah. Leo's very good. It's true. Little known fact. He's actually gamer. No SD, this is a good day. Let's go. I did not watch Blink Respawn, but I did hear that Spargo won with Plant against, like, Sonics and other people. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched it, but now you know. I think it's a B tier or something. But that's still a pretty good win. Damn good. And yeah, Pupper, it's kind of an endurance test. The way that I have been trying to view it recently is one thing that can be frustrating like at an event is TV delay. And so basically you're just fighting like an even stronger TV delay when you play online. And if you can actually adapt to the various kind of like almost setup configurations, but instead of changing setups, you're playing at your own with different connection levels, then you are more bracket ready. You know what I mean? Link's a big Street Fighter 6 event. Okay, I didn't know that actually. If Leo main Pit, it would be beautiful. He would get cheesed by a Japanese player, switch to Pyre, for no reason, lose him, and he'll be sad. And then he'll beat Shuton. Finally. Yeah, your decision making is important online, and also your positioning is a very big thing, right? Just putting yourself in good spots, even if you can't always react. And it's not to say that positioning isn't related to a reaction, because it is. But sometimes we're actually kind of excused for poor positioning because we can react to compensate. So online actually gives you a chance to improve, like, I would say, like, the fundamentally most important part of the game. At least once you start getting past the combo game. What's up, Ashura, or Asura Demon? I did see your comment. I did respond to it, but the gist was I am interested in making one, but I have some videos I still have to get around to making, but I'll bump it up on the list. That MTK video. Oh, are you talking about the short, right? The combo route? Yeah, that MTK short is really good. He actually has a lot of them. I'll pop his YouTube here. Let's do a little plug. Soft landing fair, down tilt fair, grab, down throw imagination. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The gist is, like, over time you start getting used to, like, the various kind of routes and the ways that you can kind of cash out or extend. And you just get a feel for, like, how far a move is going to send over time. And once you get the hang of that, then combo games are really free flow, really freestyle. Because you understand just how much time you have. This isn't going to work, yeah. I don't know why I tried that. I already know how that ends. Dude. Wow, that was a good F tilt. Can anyone send the video? You don't have Twitter X? I'll have to grab it in a little bit. Here's the thing. So I've tried to make links like possible on YouTube, but it seems like however their chat works seems to like very heavily restrict links in chat. So the only people that I've really seen able to do it is like me and then mods, I think, which really sucks because I have like looked through the settings and stuff, and I thought I've basically turned off what seems to be the most related kind of chat thing, because I think there's even a setting that says like allow links, and I have that turned on, but it doesn't work. What the heck, you know? You get me? Yeah, Orbiters on Shadow Flare is not great, because it kind of hits around the edges. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, not the cleanest, but it's relatively clean. Oh, just barely caught. I barely caught. You also fought Leo for the first time. Welcome, Coco. How'd that go? Here, let me get that post. Dude, there's been some crazy stuff lately, like for hobbies. For me at least. Here you go. When that last hit of Nair hits. Yep. I'd say so. I'd say to a degree, Sucky. I think that you're doing a good job, like, spacing in neutral, and I feel like there's potential for like a forward air or F tilt, but you're not always committing to it, which is good because then it's like not predictable, right? So in a way, yeah, more ambiguous, I'd say. This is an interesting. I don't usually play against me gunners, and I don't normally play against ones that have PK fire. No! Wait, I'm okay. I'll be streaming here for a little bit. These usually run for like around 3 hours. And right now we just hit an hour. So I'd say that's generally the when you'd start expecting the stream to end. It's not guaranteed. It's not like a hard cap or anything, but usually by that point, there's less people in the arenas. I'm a little burnt out. The whole shebang. Okay, that barely did it. Wait, in my matchup chart, I think I do have +2s. I think Ganon is in a +2. Or maybe I have it as +1. Do I have it as +1? And 0.5s? Maybe that's what I did. Thank you. Rare unfailed one. I posted it in my Discord. I can grab that too, or I can show it after this match. Oh, that was good. Yeah, smart. Ah! Watch this roll into get punished. There's 0.5s and 1s. I see. I mean, there's a chance that it's a +2. I could see it, I guess. 60-40 is already a pretty... Well, is it skewed enough? Maybe it's not. You might be right. I'll admit I did kind of rush it, so maybe the numbers could be a little bit better, but there are some matchups where I'm still not 100% sure where I'd put them. Do it. 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 Please. W conditioning. Yeah, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Shia LaBeouf. I still love that video. That video is awesome. Ah! Remember using down B off ledge against Steve TNT and it killed him with a reflected explosion. Nice. W conditioning.
Can't help but feel sorry for you.
When's the next Matchbox stream? I actually do want to do more of them, like legit. I think that I gotta get around to it. It's like, I think it might be happening Wednesday. I want to make it regular, but it's just hard. It's hard to be like, it's hard to spend the time on it, unfortunately. GG Silver. I think for Matchbox, all you gotta do is get on there's a site for it, like a website, and then you basically have to connect to the server with your Discord. And I think that's pretty much all it is for verification purposes. You might not even have to be in the Discord anymore, to be honest, but I don't really know. Dang, I really thought that might still be enough. That was, yeah, unlucky. Ow! You need the VODs? Yeah, that's one of the best ways to get VODs at this point. I also, the main reason why I want to do it is because I need practice working against, Greninja. Because I played against, Ice Knight at Gommel, and I didn't have, like, a good answer again to, Greninja. And it's not the first time it's happened, but, like, because it's not the first time it's happened, like, it's kind of a, again, a sign that you really should be kind of doing something about it, right? Ow! Take that. And that. And that. This to this. Does Silver's Greninja cook me? Actually, you know what? That is a really good point. Why don't I just ask Silver? Thank you, Sucky. You're so smart. We haven't actually played that matchup, though. I've only played Silver once offline. And that was ZSS, though. Yeah, or Ludwig Frog. I bet I could set it up, too. At least for one of them. I feel like Silver could say no, because I'm pretty sure, in general, they don't do very many friendlies like that. But, who knows? You don't know till you ask, right? Ouch. Your stream is 5 minutes late, but you fought Leo, and it was just friendlies. Looks like you made quite the impression that he wanted to keep playing. Nice. Oh my gosh, no fastball. No! How? Impossible. Okay, this is fun. Watch this. Never mind. I didn't mean the part where I get pwned. Oh! What do you guys think of that one?
Can't help but feel sorry for you.
8 out of 10, let's go. It was like directly in the corner. It was this really horrible, like not DI, horrible launch angle.
Go!
I was like, this should work. At least like I should be able to hit like a dare here, and then it spiked, and I was like, let's go. No, I jumped by accident! Tap jump moment. Or tried to cook. Ow! Watch this. No! Ow! Wait, hold on. I'm in trouble. Help. Just kidding. No! I screwed up again! I screwed up again! Ugh! Pit kills her. I will say, the weak hit of side B is actually, like, a lot worse as Dark Pit. Did we get any good dubs wins at Gommel? I don't think so. But we did go pretty far. We got 13th in the end. But we lost to, it was like, tag was Q, and then it was a Steve, but I can't remember the Steve's tag. And then I lost to, it was like a Tata and a Palu, but I forget Palu's name. Which we could have won that one, but it was, we kind of dropped the game that we needed. Is the up air drag down plat into F smash true? I think it can be, depending on how late of a hit you get. Nice, good reflect. Oh, that was good, yeah, well played. Hugh's an Ontario player, I see. Got him. Dash attack me. Dash attack me. Dash attack me. I'm sorry for the extra arrow, that was rude.
Can't help but feel sorry for you.
Junie, what's up? Do you know Q? You remember when Zomba went to the wrong Ontario? Wait, did that actually happen? That's funny. I appreciate it, thank you. Thank you, Pepper. I will try not to do that again, though. I feel bad. Especially when I, like, cheese already at, like, 30% or whatever with an air. Alright, the way back Joker. What we got going on here? No! I'm gonna suck. Way back, you gotta... I know the SDs are tempting. No, no jump, way back! It's just the matchup? Yeah, it is pretty much just the matchup, though. This matchup isn't quite supposed to be like this, but... You can edge guard Joker, but it sometimes is a little hard with the way that he, like, kind of sways. Or, like, sways, with the tether. Oh, okay, that was interesting. Unfortunate that the fair didn't hit. I'm doing too much right now. I'm trying, listen. It's an arena. I'm a content creator. I'm supposed to create the content. I just did the helicopter with my shield, yeah. Yeah, at least you saw it. I did do it on purpose, but I was like this originally and angling it, but you can accidentally jump out, so then I was like double shield because then you can just go nuts. I'm creating ops in real time. I am, aren't I? Okay, hold on. I'm returning. I'm turning off. I'm turning off op watch, please. Let's all be friends. Ow! This is also a matchup I'd like to get more experience in. Not that I feel like super inexperienced, but I do think that there's stuff that I need to learn about this matchup. What are friends? Couldn't tell you, man. I just hear that's what people want, you know? So I want it too. Never played Joker online. I think... Do you use a tap jump way back? Does it look like you accidentally tapped a couple of times? But I'm not sure. I know it happens to me when I play Joker because it's kind of tricky to jump without up B. Or like up B without jumping, sorry. No, you use shoulder jump? I see. Ow. Listen, Sucky. Yo, Amsa's my goat. And Yoshi's like crazy hard in that game, in my opinion. At least versus like top level players. Holy. Amsa's just built different. So many people in the arena. Yeah. It's a busy day today. Today is actually quite an active stream. Everyone is here. Even Casual was here today. You know who we don't have here, though, who we need? We need some Felix. You know what I'm saying? I also gotta get way better at dash today. Pro controller LNR jumps so you can macro short hop. I see. Okay. Just you wait till you summon DC Dub and AMAC. AMAC sometimes shows up here. Not to play, but just comes to see what's going on. Yeah, feel free to join. I think I see you here in the arena. Well, what's up, Jay? I mean, if you watch the rest of the video, I didn't win the rest of it, but I did win the first set. I do think it's a hard matchup, though. I actually think that, like, just the way that Falcon moves is, like, it's very difficult to contain him. No, oh, Pupper was a good idea, but I didn't actually commit to anything at the time. Falcon wins. I could see it. I'm trying to think. I haven't played very many Falcons in brackets. I have played friendlies against Andric before, from Mexico, but I have not actually played him in a bracket. Yeah, characters with good grounded burst movement is really scary. Like, it's just like, Falcon's just got even better grounded burst movement than Pit has. And Pit's ground movement is pretty good, but like, he just doesn't have the drift, for example, on his aerials to make it easy to, like, defend and, like, wall out. He has to be very, very smart about it. It is so interesting. You wanted to main him, but he seems so hard to play. I think there's, like, a sweet spot where you start getting the hang of him, and he feels very good. But, then eventually he starts getting a little harder with, like, getting the spacing right against lots of characters. Okay, good one. And he has, 3 mid-air jumps. Yeah, my bad. You have the Captain Falcon at your local. You just always play so ballsy, throwing out kill moves like up smash, and you think you live in fear too much. Well, I think up smash is generally pretty hard to punish. It's got a pretty big scoop to it, and just they can hold stage positioning very easily with it. I barely caught that, by the way. I actually was intending to from the very start, but I just about got hit. Ow! Take this. Ready? Time for my ult. I use my ult. Yeah, if he had a better ground dash and better drift. Well, his drift is pretty good in my opinion, but grounded dash for sure, like the initial dash. It's all good, Junie. We're not here to judge, so don't worry. Here to have a good time. Yes, my ult. My normal ult is neutral get up side B, but that time I did roll side B. It's ult 2. And yeah, the Cloud matchup as Pit's pretty fun. I'm a fan.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ow! Just kidding. It was a bait to make you feel like I was vulnerable. But I actually wasn't. Ah! Come here. Ultimate. No! How is that possible? The Dark Pit main is. Yeah, I will tell you what CCK means. I'm not telling anybody what CCK means. It's a secret. That's the fun part. We don't judge, we're also rating Silver's combos. To be fair, I did ask for the rating, so it is on me to or it is on me for introducing that. Not necessarily, but he has some setups that, like, if the person doesn't, like, they're not paying attention, then it can lead to death, but then he'd have to get, like, a guess or two right. And then, regarding regular combos, he probably can do, like, around 50% normally, because I would say, like, as usual. Ow. 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 This Yoshi's toxic. You know, a guilty pleasure of mine, I do have to admit. It's not right now here in this arena, but you know, sometimes you're playing Elite and you come against, like, you fight someone who has different non-standard rules, right? And they have some sort of alternative win condition they're going for. So my favorite one to see is, I mean, there's the classic Jerbear Final Smash Meter Belmont on Battlefield. And then the other one is Incineroar on Mario Bros, like the arcade one with the POW block. Because they'll do side B on the sides, and then they can run to the other side when they're in trouble. So against that one time, I saw that they had that going on, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm familiar with your game. So then I circle camped them for the entire, like, duration of the match. And then you, like, use their own, like, thing against them. You know? So, like, he, like, starts trying to reach for, like, a side B or something, and then you just, like, back throw them or something into the blast zone. And when we did it, though, the time that I did, there's a classic, like, There's like 5 seconds left, and then the game just disconnects mysteriously. I wasn't hitting that one. I was going for downer. I don't think I would have got it. Okay, I'm gonna chill out for a sec. Peculiar, yeah. I would describe it that way too. Oh. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Don't F smash me. Ah! Cool. Wait. Ah! Okay, though. I have to pop my ult. How is this possible? How is it failing? Give me a sec. Oh no! No! Oh. Okay. Want one more patch update for Smash Performance Steve and nerf ZSS and Kazuya, please. I don't know if we're ever getting like a meaningful patch. Only if there's an Ult Deluxe. Yeah, Jab Jab Power Dunk SDI for Terry is very important. And we're saying, what do we do against it? Seems like so many of his moves are rather safe and deal a lot of shield damage. They are very safe and they do a lot of shield damage. His Power Dunk in the air can actually auto-cancel to the point that if it hits your shield, it's plus. So sometimes they'll actually do it on purpose to try and kind of get you to think that you're able to attack. Usually it's good to just play like more of the like horizontal game and don't try to go for too many cross-ups per se. But yeah, like forward air, back air is pretty good. Yeah, you don't really want to shield. If you're shielding, then you're getting too close or stuck too close, right? Like you can close the distance, but you have to find a way to get out or open them up. And F tilt on shield is very strong. You're right, Sucky. SDIing Power Dunk. I usually DI like into them. But I think you can DI away as well too. There's actually a lot of ways it can work, but basic gist is that it's like on the rising portion for the most part that has a lot of the SDI multiplier to it. Okay, yeah. Nice. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, still probably okay. Okay, my bad. Yeah, you're just trying to nair out a shield punish. Yeah, there's moments where it works very well, but it definitely can be risky. Ooch, that's gonna hurt. Power Dunk. Negative disjoint, so it loses the most anti-air options. Interesting. No, I didn't know that. I'm still scared to challenge Power Dunk, though, just because of how powerful it is. It's quite a formidable move. I'm dead. Wait, no, I'm living. Let's go. Yep. Oh my gosh. You gotta head out, Oscar. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping by, though. Thanks for coming by, and I'll catch you probably some other stream, I'm sure. Ah. Got him. No! I lost my lead right away. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. No, that's unfortunate.
Looks like I'm the last man standing.
GG, Junie. I feel like it'll all come back to you when you, if you have a little bit more games. Because I can see all the thought processes there, and it's just like some of the SDI and stuff is tricky. But you made it sound like you were going to get bodied. It's not at all the case. To a degree, leads are a social construct, but not always. Sometimes they're very strong. Wait, why are there two Sonics? Leads are strong, but side B is stronger. It's pretty good. It's a solid move. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Boom. This is side B percentage. No. I didn't get shield stabbed by the shield stab move. Would I ever consider making an Art of Pit video similar to Izza's stuff? I do know about this series, but you guys might hate me. I've never actually watched a video of it. What's it like? What do they do? I do kind of want to make a pick guide. I actually was... on my latest video, someone was actually asking, when are you going to make an updated pick guide? Ow! You know a Quebec player that made Izza Rage quit once? Dang. It happens to the best of us, man. I'm taking a look to see if there's anything else. Nope, no other. I'm trying my best to keep up with chat. Chat's really active today. Which is good. Keep it up, please. Guys, stop chatting. I can't keep up. That doesn't actually kill, but really informative. Talks about combos, kill confirms, how to beat the character, that sort of thing. I see. I would want to make something similar to that, so I guess that is pretty fair. Has he not made one for alt? If he hasn't made one, maybe I should reach out. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'll give you a hand. What if they renamed Art of Smash to Art of Smash? I am thinking. Okay, who was it? Way back, you were... No. Yes, it was you, way back. You were saying that you play a Luigi player. You ready for fun Luigi gameplay? My job is to not get grabbed. If I get grabbed, I should lose my stock. Yep, we know it's coming. Feeling spicy this time, go for a pivot grab. Ah! I edge guarded myself, man. Okay, I'm getting really bad at not... I keep thinking that I'm gonna get pwned for charging the up smash, but it does make a big difference on those sort of situations where I'm like getting dares, because you can actually get way earlier kills depending on when or like how much charge you get. But I'm busy trying to make sure that it just connects, period. But I think it's cost me a couple times recently. I might just do it. Yeah. Ah! The pain. Boom. Dang. I've missed it multiple times here. That was a nice recovery, actually, all things considered. No! I'm gonna have to use my super strong attack. Watch this. Just kidding. Guys. Ho! 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 Roll in. Just kidding, don't roll in. Near minus you're breaking negative hitbox sometimes. Yeah, it does it does feel bad sometimes, the Nair. Don't do that to you. No promises. Let's just say it might show up. It may appear. Your most hated genre move is moves that don't look like they should kill. Like Luigi dash attack, Diddy up tilt. That sort of thing. Yeah. I'd say Diddy up tilt's more heinous because dash attack for Luigi fakes killing like so often. Usually it's like after like 3 dash attacks that it actually kills when I'm fighting against one. Which is why I'm okay with it, because it's kind of like... It's like someone sees like a bug in their house. Like Luigi is the owner. Sees the bug and is like trying to smack it with like a newspaper or something, but is like missing multiple times. Do you understand what I mean? I'm sorry to the bug fans. Oh. Ah, I died! Oh gosh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt big time. Cool. Take that into this. No! Yeah, move didn't have the coded final hit. I think that's so crazy. It also didn't have it in Melee either. Paulo, what's up? Hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, good one. Good delay. I totally missed. You wish Ryu's side B had a weak hit as it lingered. Yeah, when the last part of the move just hits and destroys you. Yeah. Ryu's Tatsu's so dumb strong. Does landing near combo into grab at low percent for floaty characters like Ness? You were just playing against your friend, you don't know if they weren't just reacting, or if they just weren't reacting in time, or if it was true. I think it's hitbox dependent, but I think yes, it can be true. I think that doesn't matter which, like whether you're floaty or a fast faller. No. Rip shrimp. Although, also, this is like really out there. This is like completely off topic. But if I played, if I ever played a stream of old PC games, would you guys watch? There's some old PC games that are really banger. I'm curious what people think. Depends on the game. How many hours do I have for Smash on my Switch? I do not actually know at this time. I think my realistic estimate for how much I've played of this game might be 3,000 hours. Because for a little while my Switch wasn't updating the number. It's probably close to 2,000 though, if not a little higher on the Switch itself, but I'm sure that there's some hours missing. Okay, here's the game. Why don't we do this? This is a really silly thing. Okay, hold on. I'll play Junie here, but I want to show you guys this game. I have been playing the game though since launch, right? Well, with the exception, there was a year where I didn't have a Switch, so there is a small period of which I didn't actually play the game, but other than that, that's just a small period. Oh, nice, good one. Oh, good unfortunate, gotcha. Ow! Okay, this is kind of big. Oh. Yeah, okay. That's on me. Probably should have just gone for a down tilt. Oh, close, yeah. Actually, wait. I'm just thinking about the game that I would have been using, but I don't know if I actually can stream it now that I think about it. Don't plan on like being a top player or anything. Mainly like going to locals for fun. Do you think like anyone could be a high level player, or does it take like a certain type? I think 90%, maybe 95% of being a high level player is putting in the reps and just getting enough practice. Some of it's mindset for sure, but in terms of like if there's an inherent ability or whatnot you need, not really. You can just do your thing. And I think that anybody can be at the very least PR in their region. Also, let's pick a character who we played. I'm not gonna hit you with the enemy horse racing game. I'm gonna use a screenshot instead. So the game I have in mind, because it's been an itch I've been wanting to scratch for a while. Incin? I could play some Incin. Incin and DK. For now, I'm gonna swap off with Pit. It's good to take a break every now and then from the character. Okay, here's the game that I want to show. Wait, hold on, it's not showing up on my thing. This is it. It's called Theme Hospital. So it's like a wacky... It's like a wacky hospital tycoon sim kind of thing. You basically build offices. You build like doctor's offices and treatment facility things, and cure patients while also making money. And then you can hire employees and all that sort of stuff. When's the Freddy Fish marathon? Or Freddy Fish or Putt Putt would be kind of crazy. I think if I was going to pick any of them, it'd probably be Pajama Sam. I might do Pajama Sam. Yeah, Deresec is extremely laggy. I see. That's fair. Cool math games. Yeah. Miniclip was my thing. Any percent speedrun Freddy Fish. Well, I did use to speedrun both Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. And I may still go back to them at some point. I do kind of want to play some Mario 64 at some point again. But we're not quite there yet. Right now I'm still very like Smash is still the primary content of my channel, and I don't really want to completely remove it, but yeah. Anyways, this game's pretty wacky and zany, which is why I'm a big fan of it. Duck Life speedrun. Am I just not familiar with this game? I see. This game looks older than you. I mean, half of these games are pretty old. Like, when did I don't actually know when Theme Hospital came out. 97. It's older than me. Oh, Duck Racing game? I don't know when Duck Racing game came out. We also had a short clicker, cookie clicker time frame on this channel. There's also like this small part of me that wants to become a hockey YouTuber so bad. Because I'm actually very passionate about ice hockey, but that's not my primary content. That's why I'm not really going to make videos on it. Duck Life pulled your nostalgia strings. Papa's Pizzeria. I do know tone indicators. Like, you're talking about like sarcasm joke stuff, right? My team is Calgary Flames, actually, so unfortunately it's not been particularly It's not been particularly good for me. I live in Edmonton too, so the Oilers are doing quite well. You have a bud that was nearly D1 in hockey, but the issue was his height. Yeah, height's tricky. Actually, a fun fact: before I competed in competitive Smash, I actually used to go to there was a hockey program at our school. Your dad's a Flames fan and you're a diehard Bruins fan. Oh my god, this year would have been really rough for you then. I don't know what's gonna happen to Bruins to Boston right now. It might be a dark couple of years. Especially considering they didn't take Marchand back. My top two sports, I'm a big ice hockey guy, and I do like tennis too. But I've never played tennis, really. No, Junie's solid. Is this still Junie? Because I remember it was in their tag, but I don't know. Yeah, we hit up the Hall of Fame during Gommel. Because we had that extra day, right? So we went then. And that was pretty cool. See you in pickleball and ping pong. Okay. Here's the real question. It's a chat debate. Is it soccer or football? What's the correct answer? I'm not weighing in. Or maybe I will at the end. Who knows? I want to see sparks fly. You so out of shape, you played basketball with your friends and you got gassed after 10 minutes. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. There's a group of people here who play badminton. And that is so unbelievably tiring as well. Okay, we're at half. It's not that deep. That's fair. America is so extreme. Well, I'll admit that American football is a pretty poor naming system, just because of the it might have been me, maybe. Oh my gosh, it was me. What the heck? I'm sorry, fellas. I'll make the new arena, though. I don't know what happened. I'll wait for people to join up. Here's a new sorry, not new password, new arena. Sorry, what I was gonna say about American football is that you barely kick, right? That's the only kind of gripe I have with football, but you do need a differentiator between the other football, right? Or other one. So that's why I think soccer is acceptable. Probably, yeah. There's all there is punting and stuff, so it's not that there isn't not that there aren't kicks, but one sport primarily kicks while the other one primarily runs and holds the ball in their hands.
3, 2, 1, go!
Back to the line you go. No, I'm sorry, way back. Way back, if you want me to drop behind you, I can. You want to get closer? Nah, you're good? Alrighty. Also, I know a lot of you have already seen it. I put out a video today. This is a rare moment. I actually have a new video. Kicker has the most points in NFL history. Dang. I guess it is just slowly but surely earning points because you're needed every game. Hold on. This might be kind of a crazy question, but are you LGBTQ as well, or just bald? I don't know that tone one, but I'm straight. Lighthearted. I see. Quite weird to you, as someone with English as a second language, to see a sport called football not having that much balls kicked. I know, yeah. You're assuming so. I seem like a straight ally, but just checking. Yeah, all good. I'm a swagged out white boy, streets are safe. I don't know if that's quite how I describe myself, or I don't know if that's quite how people describe me. With the sauce. Well, do I have anything? I don't know if I have anything like to swag out with. Hold on, give me a second. Surely this is at least a little bit swag, right? You know what I'm saying? What do we think? Silver had Soulja Boy playing all weekend. I spoke Japanese like 2 hours ago. It doesn't have to be paraphernalia. I do have a lot of Japanese stuff. Like, I have lots of games and like anime. I have weeb stuff. I gotta keep the shades for the rest of the stream. What if I like was extremely deadpan? I'm just worried that I might like mimic another streamer or something. Okay, we'll play for this match. This match I'll put on the shades and we'll lock in. Why do I look like I'm sad? You know what I mean?
2, 1, go!
There we go. Now I look serious. I don't know. There's something curious about the face. You know what I'm saying? It's the way the glasses fit on me. You remember seeing someone selling Thug Life glasses at a street shop in Shanghai, along with a bunny hat. So you got both. Actually, this is kind of optimal, because if you think about it, I can make it look like I'm looking at just the match, but I'm actually reading chat at the same time. Because I can just just look with my eyes. That's how seeing works. You look with your eyes. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot, actually. Chameleon eyes, yep, you got it. He's so smart. No. Oh no! Oh my gosh, this is gonna hurt. Just kidding. Wait, it is hurting actually. Okay, not the greatest, but it's chill. It's chill. Oh gosh. Dang, I tried. Oh wow, nice hit. I know a lot of people still think that Bayo's like super good. I mean, Lima does do pretty well with Bayo. Oh, unlucky. Bayo tax. How do I feel about Lima's style of Bayo though? I haven't watched it recently. I just know that it's quite strong. I mean, the character in general is like pretty much you do want to play like conversion, like you want to convert very hard. And then the rest of it is pretty much playing very evasive. So timeout style and stuff lends pretty well to the kit. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Oh no! Wait, we're living. Huge. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, this is hurting. Okay, I tried. Nice, that was good. All your kills disappeared with the arena, no. Oh, that'll work. Okay, this is doable. And if I'm able to point out the habits next time we fight, you've been told you fight like a bot, but you're not sure about the specifics about that. I could try to. I tried. We got away with it. Holy cow, I thought I died. Oh, wait. I'm so good. Alright. Let's get those glasses off. Alright. I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick, but I will hit you guys with an ad. Bayo 1 or 2? Like which, or who comes out on top? I see, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like costume or Bayo number, I guess. You gotta go to work as well. See you later, Jay. We'll go, try to decide my character for the end. Or at least for the next little bit. There is a coaching option, yes. It's not, I guess I could do a better job advertising it. But I will put this here. I do one-on-one coaching, one of the methods that I do, if you're not really looking for anything super long-term, there is my memberships, and there's some extra details about what's offered in there. As for longer term, I do also offer kind of like almost like a set of like 5 sessions for 70 CAD. But I'll let that stew for a second. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any, but I'm just going to go to the washroom here. One sec. Yo, I'm back. Missing the Bayo Ditto. They're not lagging as much, hopefully. I guess, yeah, we're both not spectating. And you got, yeah, 70 CAD isn't in the budget, which is all good. That's fair. Yeah, it's for 5 sessions total. So it's about like, what is that? 14 each. But that could still be sometimes pretty hard. So, yeah, that's why I have sometimes the single session type stuff for memberships, but all depends on if people are interested or not. Gonna go watch FMA with your sister. Have fun. Is it Brotherhood? Maybe it's Brotherhood. It's a pretty fun series. It had better be Brotherhood. I'm a big OG one, actually. OG fan. I guess not super huge, but that's the one that I did. I actually, you know what? I can show you guys this. I got this today. So a Blu-ray came out for a series I never thought would get a Blu-ray. It's called Angel Heart. This is backwards, but it's called Angel Heart. And yeah, it actually recently had a Blu-ray come out for it. So I was like, okay, cool. I also have DVD box sets that I bought while I was in Japan of the series. So now they're kind of obsolete, but I'll hold on to them. I don't have anything else to show. Wait, Soapy. I see Soapy's here. What's up? How you doing? Alright. It's time for way back. I don't think there's any more jumps. Uh-oh. Okay, got you. Oh, man. Did my work earlier today. So maybe a little tired. Also went for a run. Which actually was overall pretty nice. It was a little chilly today, but it got the blood flowing, you know? So I felt energized for a bit, but now it's like, it's crashing. I'm tanking. Although, mind you, I haven't figured out what I'm having for dinner yet. I have to figure that out. That's important. It might just be spaghetti with some sauce. But who knows? Who knows? Still don't get how Bayo's jumps work. Yeah, I'm a little... I'm not entirely sure myself either, but I think it's basically that like they can up B and they can jump. They can cancel with jump out of it, but sometimes the cancel doesn't actually burn it or something. I don't really know. It will never make sense to you. I had a Smash 4. Yeah, I had a lot of practice in Smash 4 playing against Bayo, so I'm used to her quirkiness at least. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the Roy can do.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh gosh, this is gonna hurt. Ah! Put me down. Oh gosh. gosh. No! No! My stock! Ah! Slippery ledges, you know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of us still. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I got lucky. The way back gambit? Basically. Guys, I swear my Roy's a little bit better than this. I swear it's just that this Bayo is very good. You are the best of us, way back. What do you mean? I won't tolerate way back slander in this chat. I almost said server. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah. I guess I should have tried to air dodge rather than jump out. But I think I was done either way. Okay, Mr. Helicopter Shield. Hey, come on, it's fun, right? Isn't it? My bad. Slack's heading off. See you later. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I think I need to have some chocolate. I'm kind of craving, so to speak. Also, out of curiosity, so I basically always stream these arenas without music. Would you guys want a stream where I change it to like a playlist and not Smash, just Smash music? Would that make it more entertaining? Brainstorming, we're thinking about some basic stream improvements. Yes? Now, hypothetically, if I helped pass the odds, would you all be interested to contribute to the playlist? What kind of music? It generally has to be like stream safe, obviously, because there are ones that aren't stream safe, and you get striked for them. But there are a couple of franchises to avoid, I guess, so to speak. The main ones that really cause trouble, Animal Crossing, I'm pretty sure is actually like pretty hard to actually get songs to work well. And then I think that to a degree, Persona is also not great. Capcom's usually very easygoing, but yeah, it kind of depends on the producer, the studio company. You've seen a ton of YouTube vids get Thanos for having KK Slider on the music, yeah, or on the mic, yeah. Also, what's up, Bonga? I see you there. But maybe I should try and set that up, because that's actually been a long time coming. It's been something that I've thought about doing since the very beginning, because obviously everyone does it, but it's just, my playlists are too short. They don't have enough, you know? Also, the music I'm interested in is... There's like some mainstream songs, but then the rest of it is pretty niche. How does this character work? Character's tricky for sure. I'd say, like... I don't know, she has some very active moves that you have to watch out for, and then the rest of it is like certain burst options, like side B, both the grounded and the aerial version. You have to be very aware of and try not to get opened up by, because they're very good for setting up like all the ladders or like dragging you to blast zone sections. That's a nice crouch, honestly. Side B's betraying you. Pikmin makes this matchup nasty. Like, good. For Olimar, that is. Surprising thing you learned about Bayo is that her landing leg gets bigger the more moves she uses in the air. Yeah, that's a carryover from Smash 4 that I really tried to keep in mind myself. Is that it helps out with trying to wait your turn. I'd say like that's the main thing. Like, it is kind of whiff punishy, but sometimes you do have to wait your turn versus Bayo and just kind of wait for the landing leg or whatnot to come through. Oftentimes, though, it's a little bit of an acquired skill to learn exactly how long you have to wait. Because sometimes it looks like she's about to be vulnerable, but she actually isn't. She has like one more mix-up she can do. She can witch time it, and it also extends her hitboxes. Oh no. Wait your turn, but then she mashes an option. Yes, but if you have good shield health, then you usually can tank the hits and then catch the supreme like landing leg at the end. Yep, that's fair. Oh my gosh, no tech. Okay, lock it. I'm sitting down. Full power. I'm locked in. Nice, that's good. Yeah, that's fair. You can see, like, I kind of played it very patient there because of how much movement there is, but then you punish this, right? Like that. You rescind your powers, so I won't SD anymore. Let's go. That'll not do it. Boom. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. Some characters you can't play a turn-based game plan on. Yeah, Sora is... Sora feels like he should be, but he isn't, for sure. I've learned that very much recently. It's not gonna do it, but... Okay, I got lucky. You feel like most of your learning in Smash is learning when it's your turn. It's a pretty big part of this game for sure. It can feel fun to press the buttons, but ultimately there are good and bad situations. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. That's not gonna do it though. Nice. Oh, I thought I got it. No. Yeah, I'll do it. So let's see. Fox is similar. Your turn is when the fox messes up, and that's about it. Ooh, with characters like Kazuya, camping is easier. Play Fox a bit, so you never really had any issues against them. Yeah, it's tricky fighting all the different characters in this game. Some of them can play very differently. Some of them play similarly but punish differently. Like, it's more punishing to get opened up. How do you counterplay Fox in the air? With who? Are you talking about with Pit or with Pit? Yeah, I think what Wayman said, intercept is a pretty solid strat overall. I think that if you can get a parry, sometimes that helps out too. Then you can potentially nair it, but it depends. The other situations depend mostly about what is going on in that situation, whether or not they're safely spacing it or timing it. Sometimes it's just a little too safe to actually punish. Oh my gosh, I got hit. Okay, that's gonna cause some problems. I'm also getting kind of pwned. Oh no! I was about to air dodge. No. Oh yeah. Okay. Dash tech isn't safe most of the time. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's another move that you can also punish is dash tech. It's just very active. No, man. Oh no. Oh yeah. Good one. Oh, that's that nice. I've never seen that before actually. Oh my gosh. Holy cannoli. Oh my gosh. No! Am I actually dead? I am. Like, mega dead. Oh my gosh. I was gonna try and, like, up tilt or something. That wasn't gonna work out. Well, there are also some tricky spots where, yeah, if you get placed with the opponent pressuring you from behind, that it's not very easy to break out. So, Fox is one of those characters where it's especially punishing. Okay. I think I'll make this the last character of the stream. Who should we go? need chat's help. Dark Samus. That's a good idea. I could play Dark Samus. Okay, let's do Dark Samus. Maybe we'll play some games with Marth near the end. We are going to start winding down soon. I will let you guys know when it's like last match or whatever. That can work, Paulo. Some matchups, the character's a little too fast to like kind of escape from. Against Fox, it's got a little bit of risk, yeah. But it can work. When someone's pressuring shield from behind with unsafe moves, what do I do as Pip? Well, I guess it depends on how unsafe it is. I mean, yeah, dare from behind can work like that. Sometimes if they're like a taller character, I can use back air, actually. Otherwise, if it's something that's still not really that easy for me to punish, then I might just kind of find some way to disengage. Whether that's by like jumping out or rolling away or something. Find some sort of way out. Yeah, so like Fox up tilt and F tilt, they do have some weaknesses, but it's just gotta be on the ball, right? For sure. Yeah, and what Wayman says is true too. It's not always swing back when someone hits you. And he can do footstool there, but I don't actually do much footstool stuff. I don't think it's necessary per se, but it's still a pretty good option. Even if it's just like a dare that you get at that percent, sometimes it doesn't connect into more. Try positioning in your next match. Sounds good. Yeah, the fact that it's a rising dare is pretty tricky. Certain matchups it does let you it does actually let you do sour spot, but most of the times it comes out as a sweet spot if it actually hits at all, because sometimes it just doesn't hit the character. Yeah, I did see the lag on that one. That's gonna do it. Yeah. Hop is really good at getting the cancel, or not the cancels, but like the double jumps out. And not like SDing by accident. I mean, both Bayos here. Ginny included as well. That's it, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Crouch can be good, but it looks disrespectful. Are you talking about the Bayos? Bayos crouch does go pretty low. Crouch in general just looks like it's kind of disrespectful, but it is legit. Dang, Cybe's putting in work right now. Yeah, a lot of characters are like that. And yeah, crouching against Bayo is pretty good too. How many times can Bayo double jump? I don't actually know. I think she technically can do like 4 jumps, but maybe more actually. I don't know.
Don't make me bad.
3. Yes, she has one double jump, but she can cancel out of it if she uses the or she can get extra double jumps. She gets 1 up B per jump, but she can cancel her jump in the first 4 frames of the up B.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so it's like you jump at the start of the up B to preserve it, it sounds like. When you do that, it doesn't count as your double jump. Yeah. In a way, that actually is pretty helpful for tap jumpers, actually, because they can very easily input that. Yeah, she needed twice plus her actual jump. I see, I see. Use L jump, so it's not so bad. And yeah, Bayo's pretty uncommon, so that's fair. Let's go. Wait, that was awesome. Smash attack war. You don't like camping in people's face, so you rarely ever space. Focus on spacing as a game plan. Or you rarely ever focus on spacing as a game plan. Yeah. Maybe it's Pop from SoCal. I'm not familiar with Pop, but if you know them, it might be. But yeah, what's up next? Video's doing pretty good so far. We'll have to... We're waiting for... There'll be a big surge with the video count, but... Or like with the... how much it pushes it out to people, but so far pretty good start. Which is nice. Yeah, the Ditto looks tricky. Lots of interesting interactions for sure. Wish you could participate, but it'd probably ultra lag the arena. Yeah, that's fair. Well, we are going to be kind of winding down for today. I'll say there's probably... I honestly will say probably... Judy can have one more after this because I'm talking about it like right now. But I would say probably last match for everybody here. Because we do have a rather full arena, so... Dang, unlucky. Yeah, well timed, huh? Oh gosh. Even more now because you're at home and be on Wi-Fi, yeah. It's fair. If only it was so easy, like... I wish it was a little bit easier to actually have everybody play, right? That's the tricky part. It's like hard to have everybody in the lobby, hard for it to be perfect connection. All sorts of things. Oh yeah, got me. My bad. Oh wow, yeah. That's my bad. Whew. Ah! Yeah, they could have updated the netcode with the Switch 2 release. Well, is there actually any network benefits for using a Switch 2, like, for this game? Or is it just the loading stuff for Squad Strike and on the character screen? Character select. Just loading time. The game takes the worst of the two connections. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Lock in, lock in. I need to close this game out. So, everyone gets one game. Junie, if you want one more game, you can have a game. I'm sorry, Mix, because you just showed up. All good. Appreciate it. Oh gosh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, good one. Oh, I tried. No, I screwed up. Yeah. Nice, that's good. Oh, yeah. Come on. I didn't make it. Oh my gosh, no. Is there a way to know where Zoom drops hero? As far as I know, no. Just kind of, I took a guess on that one. But as far as I know, it's completely random. I'm just trying to F-tilt, man. Oh my gosh. I keep messing it up. No, am I actually gonna die here? Okay, no, we're good. Thankfully. No, I thought it was gonna launch me. It didn't. Uh-oh. Ah, unlucky. If I roll and hold up, does it buffer a jump? Like... No, sorry. If I roll and hold up, does it buffer a jump? Like, you mean in, like, with tap jump controls here? Because if it doesn't... I'm sure if you hit it within the buffer, like, window, you can probably jump. But, otherwise, if you're, like, just holding up on the way, then it'll keep you on the ground. Unlucky with the buffered air dodge, for sure. Yeah, I held up on that. But I'm sure if I do it a little bit later in my roll, it might work. Oh, you're wondering how I did my up tilt? The gist is I have to be... Yeah, sometimes you can use, like, non-buffer to your favor to make sure that it doesn't come out as something else. But there are also other times where it's just literally angling it, like, just perfect. Like, for example, that I aimed straight up, like, right away, like, as I was doing my forward air, because then that way it was ready for when it was time. But... yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, put me down. Put me down. Ah! It's definitely an idea. Grab again. Grab again. That's about the fear factor. For F-tilts, the buffer system's your friend. Kind of do Hadoken inputs for manual tilts. Yeah, it's a tricky... I don't know. I'm making it harder for myself by using tap jump, but... And not using tilt stick either, but... You know, you get used to it. I'm not ready for the dog. I'm excited to fight the dog. Oh my gosh, no. My charge. Okay, nice. Yeah, one. I'm gonna have to bust out all the stops on this one. Okay. Nice, that was good. Oh my gosh. Wait, this dog kinda... This dog do be getting me. Oh my gosh. Steve, Kazuya, Terry, Joker. Hard matchups for Bale. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I even jabbed. I needed to dash back. No! Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to run off stage, but that's what happened. Okay, got it there. Okay, double up air. Oh no! I thought I would reach a little further in. Good one. Well, Mix gets more games. Catching all the double jumps, yeah. Alright, Junie is the last one. And then after that, we'll end. So 3 more matches. Six, 7, 8, 9. Gonna head out way back. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for gaming. GG's. Until the next time. You're gonna need coaching. Do you mean like outside of this, or you're saying for one of these guys here? One of the people that we're fighting. Because if you mean in general, I do offer coaching. But, both? So, well, I guess it depends on who you play. But, as for regular coaching, I have my memberships, like this. So there's 2 tiers. The 2 highest ones offer basically a best of 5 with advice or first of 5 with advice. And then I do also do kind of like a monthly package thing of 5 sessions for 70 CAD as well. But I do that separate outside of, I guess, like the YouTube stuff. But for people who want to give it a try or have only time for like 1 session every once in a while, then that's kind of what the membership thing is about. No worries. Oh my gosh, that was brave by 6. So, you want to learn Steve, but you don't want backlash from him being DLC. Steve's tricky. It's true that people are gonna hate regardless. Unfortunately, there are some characters that people like and don't like. Like Olimar. Why all the Mayos in here? It just happened to work out this way. They're both like pretty solid too. matchup you gotta learn is Aegis. Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm decently familiar with the matchup. Like, I understand decently well how to make it work. That's, I don't know. There are levels to Bayo, right? So I had one locally, and I did learn a lot of kind of counterplay playing against them. But I'm sure some of my defense is probably not as strong as it needs to be. I've played some Bayos out of region, though. Your Aegis has been so crusty lately. I actually did play Aegis recently. You know what? Although you guys might hate it. Mix, you might appreciate it, though. I was playing side B only Pyro. Because, she's just, she's silly like that. A lot of times, like the win condition's very obvious, but it's, even if you know what's going on, people will still get hit. And then, like, the tilt adds. Sometimes having less options helps with making it easier to get openings, because people are like, ah, no way you actually, like, hit me here. You have one move. Side B sounds so painful. It is to a degree. The part that's hard is getting kills, because eventually it gets so stale. Dang, that down tilt hit? Ow. I would say there's a decently high chance, Junie, that you're playing Pop. So, I don't really have much advice to give in the Bayo ditto. But, depends on if you take it or if 6 takes it. Help. Be the better Bayo. I don't know, actually. I'm not even sure, like, how most of it works. Other than the fact that, like, I'm sure that the punish game is just as deadly as it is against other characters. But, like, I don't think you can really edgeguard, per se. Maybe there's a chance you can witch time up B. I was thinking the same thing. Like, on recoveries, you might be able to do something on that. I don't know. But Bayo side B's avoiding the ledge. By the way, last game here. What's the best thing to do? Shield and punish? If they're avoiding the ledge, they're usually trying to kind of get you to, I guess, kind of take a bite. But that's usually if they actually snap to the ledge. If they're stopping a little bit short, if you have enough disjoint to hit it without committing off stage, then that's pretty good. Sometimes if you can kind of burn some of their options, they eventually will have to side B like when they're off stage. But if they have like all their jumps, then it's not really that easy to force. I don't know, usually I prefer to use like a disjointed move or like a projectile if I have a projectile. Just to sort of try and attack it, but then not reach too much further out. So hard to play the Ditto, you know, both. Check out the Discord check. I did see it. I was seeing that there's a lot of potential shorts, right? I definitely could do it. I don't know how much they actually help with boosting a video, but I also definitely don't put a whole lot of shorts out. And that specific, like, stream set does have a lot going on. So there's a lot of shorts potential for sure. Pop's part. I still should have all the master, like the main recording for Fatality match. I think. But yeah, there's lots of good clips in there. But I definitely, yeah, I'll have to try and get more content out more consistently. I kind of let things slip again. And I mean, you finished the edit for the video a long time ago. I just took so long getting the thumbnail stuff together. That's my bad. So I better put in the songs. Let me do that real quick.
Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got?
There we go. That should work there. Yeah, does look like good timing. It is a Monday release, so we'll see. I think Monday releases are also pretty good, because a lot of my recent video uploads have been Fridays, and I wonder if that's been hurting some of it too. Which is ironic, because you'd think that a Friday might be better. A Friday, I don't know, it's the weekend. Most people are off during that time. What's up, Joey? I have really bad news. I'm ending the stream.
Making it easy.
I'm sorry. This was meant to be the last match. I'm sorry, Joey. It's not you. I swear it's not you. This is awkward. Oh, here we go. Yo. Yeah, Pop was at the stream. And RJ knows it. Very cool. But GG's to everyone. I'm sorry you're catching me right at the end. I have any video. That is all I can really plug right now. You can go check it out if you are craving new content. If you aren't, well, there'll be a couple days off, but I'll be back on Wednesday. Probably doing Matchbox. It's hard to say, but I would guess as much. Something like that. But yeah, thanks to everybody for gaming. Thanks for watching. And I want to get together a stream music playlist. So I will be mentioning that in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there's one here. I'm going to pop the link there. Feel free to join. That is where we sometimes hang out. But yeah, I'll see you folks later. Have a good rest of your day. And next time we will game again.